That may be one of your next questions. Are you going to ask us who the greatest athlete we ever saw was?
Yeah, greatest athlete you've ever seen. Dad, you start.
That's a tough one. I would say, at his height, because at the peak of his game, and I remember watching him a lot, was Bobby Orr. So I saw him a lot. And the other one, I would say, was at the peak of his game, Bo Jackson could just do things that nobody else could do. He was incredible. Didn't last very long. And to do it in two sports, and the stuff he could do both on the football field and on the baseball field was amazing. So I actually might say he was the greatest individual athlete. In a way, Bobby Orr was just, there's been nobody like him before or after, just his athleticism, what he was able to do.
Grandpa, who is the greatest athlete you've ever seen?
Oh, I don't know. I can't think of one. Greatest athlete I've ever seen, Joe Dimaggio, I think so. Yeah, right. He was great. He was great. And then they had an outfield of Joe Dimaggio, Tommy Henrik, and Keller. With the outfield, that was a terrific outfield. And Yogi Berra was catching in those days, so that was quite a team. The Red Sox and the Joe Dimaggio was probably the outstanding athlete then at those days. You could probably think of others.
I'm trying to remember. I mean, I know he probably stopped playing, or Babe Ruth? Was Babe Ruth? Did Babe Ruth retire before you?
Yeah, no, I don't remember. I never saw Babe Ruth.
I wouldn't think so.
I did see Lou Gehrig for... He retired shortly after we came here, Lou Gehrig, and he was also a great athlete. He died of some, Lou Gehrig's disease, they call it now. ALS, whatever it is, So Lou Gehrig was also a great athlete, and amongst the football players, it was, I would say probably, what's his name?
Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson, the one you
Bo
were talking
Jackson, no, the Red Sox, the Patriots quarter.
Tom Brady?
Tom Brady, yeah.
That's a good choice.
He is a great athlete. Yeah. Who else is there? There must have been some in the Olympics. There's some great athletes. And
Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps.
Yes, right.
Oh, we remember back to Mark Spitz. We remember Mark Spitz.
Yeah, and of course, recently we've had the girl from Needham, what's her name?
Aly Raisman.
Aly Raisman. She's been on TV, on Dancing with the Stars. She's a great athlete, yeah, because she does so many things.
And one final question: who's your favorite athlete of all time?
Oh, that's a tough one. Let me think. My favorite athlete of all time. I'm thinking of my favorite teams. That's a tough one. For me, it would be close. It would either be Bobby Orr, because he was so great, and I've got those childhood memories of, I was only like 8 or 9 when they won the Stanley Cup. So that was really cool. I've got fond memories of him, and he was a great athlete. I guess the other one would be Larry Bird. I was a huge Celtics fan during that era, and he was just, I like the old school players, and he was a really old school player. So it would be either, one of those two. And of course, the other one I always talk about is Dwight Evans. He wasn't necessarily the greatest athlete ever, but nobody could throw a guy out from right field like Dwight Evans. He was just one of the great. He was one of the great right fielders of all time, one of the great outfielders. He was a unique player. I always liked him too.
And Grandpa, who is your all-time favorite athlete?
My all-time favorite athlete? I don't know. Who do I think of? I think we never mentioned Mickey Mantle. He was a great athlete. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to use all his talent because he had other problems. But Mickey Mantle was really a great athlete, and I used to like Mel Ott from the Giants. I told you the story before when Mel managed the Giants after and then Leo DeRocha, who was the manager of the Dodgers. I told you that story when some reporter asked Leo DeRocha, he says, "Why can't you be a nice guy like the guy over there in the dugout?" And he pointed to the giant dugout where Mel was, and Leo DeRocha said, "Nice guys finish last." And Mel was not only a great baseball player, but he was a gentleman, a good guy. Everybody liked him.
All right, and that's it for YBA Father's Day special. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there.